So we got a hole here, and then we dug a little further and we got a hole behind it. I'll just show you what I'm talking about. I mean, I'll keep digging it out until I'm satisfied that I have got the 1mm wall, yeah? That's what I'm talking about there, guys. We have the 1mm wall, right? That's 30mm. With 25mm. So let's do some 4-year-old marks along there just to get us on the dark side of the moon. What's he on about? And then we can sneak or mark. So here's our corner here. There's several ways, you know, you can take it off of either or this, you know. It's all about choice or whatever is the easiest. So I'll take a little bit off the top along here now, and that'll, you know, that'll let it go in. We can take it off the back if we need to, yeah? I'm going to be welding up this corner here. And finish it like this, yeah? And the same along here, seam welded along. And just round the corner again nice. I think there's very little to do with that corner, you would agree, right? So there's 3 here. We've cleaned back to the very back, which is good, all clean. So we'll protect that. Then we'll fill in with the second layer, and then finally a long strip here which gets welded across here, factory finish. Yeah? And that's it. That's all. Right. The way I've decided to do this, guys, is like you can see there's like a hook, and you're going to get less distortion and warpage, yeah, if you stick with a little shoulder cut, you know, like this here, 2 or 3 by hammerite crust, yeah. Put it down this hole here, look, down at the bottom. Eats the rust, yeah, neutralizes it. Turn it up to 1.3, even though it's only 1mm. Yes, I'll buy that. Now that's paint, what you hear there. You see, when it burns off, you get a different sound. And that's called a burn back. Yeah? And that's paint that caused that. Yeah. Hi guys, welcome back to part 2 of this B-post repair, yeah? Now the B-post was rotted away at the bottom, which is an area that's prone to rust out. In the last video, we would have made the patch panel that's required, okay? And also there was some rot up around this area here. It's about halfway in the door there, you can see just below the handle. And we made some patches for that, and I showed you how to get that done. Now this week we're welding in those patch panels, and of course I'll go through the methodology and the reason why I weld and where I start from, etc. It's years and years of experience, and also I'll be showing you the reasons why I weld, where I start to weld, why I weld in that area first, etc. It makes it easier for you to understand where I'm going from. And because it's 1mm, guys, you can't just jump in and get it welded. You know, you have to think about why you should do it in the area that you're going to start doing it in. You know, because it's 1mm, and if you want to get, you know, if you want to give yourself every fighting chance of getting the best job possible, then that's what these videos are about. That's what I share my time with you for, so that I can pass it on and you can pick it up. Yeah, I hope that makes sense. Welcome to part 2. Please like, share, subscribe. Yeah, that way other people will get to see it. That's how the algorithms work. Yeah, that's all I ask. Just share it and like it and enjoy it, and most importantly, gain from it. Yeah, that's the sole purpose of these videos, is that you benefit from the knowledge that I pass on. Yeah, so let's pull the trigger and get stuck in, shall we? It's important not to take too much off of this face here. Yeah, on this piece, because you have to allow for this side to go in until it's flush, and then take off any excess that might be on here. Yeah, that's really, you know, you got to keep that in mind, that it fits in that way. I did say before I'd explain this a little bit better. So like that, it's smooth now, but it's too long over here. So we've got to take 1.5 mm off of that. So always allow, when you have corners and different profiles, yeah, and steps, and if you're cutting a piece to fit in, always leave excess on the end piece, so that you can then move, when it all moves into position with every profile, that you have enough on there that you can take off. Okay guys, I've taken about 1.5 mm off of there. I've taken 1 mm off of here. Yeah, and it's very close to being complete now. Yeah, so needs to go out a little bit more, maybe. Yeah, maybe if we drop it down here a bit. The edge, this corner here is what you would line up initially. Yeah, that's the first place we're going to put a tack, and by doing the tack right there, yeah, we can actually, we have a bit of a pendulum, and it's always good to have a pendulum, you know, because it gives you more maneuverability than if you tack it there someplace, yeah, or here, you know, you can't move it. It's locked on there, and that's it. Whereas right out here on the corner, you know, you can do that. So more maneuverability. Yeah, I like that right there now, actually. Yeah, that's nice. And this is the most important and crucial time, really, is the fitting up. I've always said this, you know, if you get your fit up right, yeah, you'll be good to go, and you won't have any issues. Another one bites the dust. Okay, so that's spot welded on there. And the next piece is going to be this piece. So I think we're ready for complete welding now almost. Yeah. Fill this in, I think. Yeah. Just put the corner back into it. That's how that will go. And then this piece that runs out over, yeah, we just have to make that last piece finishes in like this piece here, yeah. Just finishes and spot welded onto this up to about here, I think. Yeah. There's a patch I've done there as well, and this is ready to go as well. RTG, ready to go. Yeah, like that. Yeah, and what we're doing then is weld up this little corner and sand it back. Complete weld all around the bottom. That's as factory. And I think we're out of here. On to the next hole. So I think I'll start welding this in, yeah? Put in a corner here. It'll be stronger than the 1mm probably, but it's weld, so it'll be solid. Yeah? Okay, so I'll just weld that up. There's no point in you getting flashed. I'll start at the bottom here, yeah? And just build it up gradually. That's the way to go, upwards. Yeah? Vertical up. So yeah, that'll be welded across. I'll weld that across, I'll bring you back. This doesn't get welded across. Yeah? Does it? Does this get actually welded across here? Or is it the next one that gets welded to that? It's either or, yeah? Doesn't really matter. You've never had me say that before, but there you go. Yeah, I mean, the next one is going above it, or in line with it. I'm going to have a look back and see where we go with that one. So, just to show you. You can see that. Yeah. So at this edge here, you see, needs welding still. That's what we're looking at. And when we go all the ways around, remember, we have this piece that we made here. just grind it back now and make a face on it, yeah? Okay guys, just to bring you back and give you a look at that, yeah? So I put my vertical weld up along here, right in the corner. It's kind of hard to make it out there, but in this corner, yeah? And I've gone with the ordinary disc, the old disc as we'll call it, which is 3mm thick, yeah? 4.5-inch cutting disc, the old-fashioned cutting disc. That's the guy, yeah, that will like eat this corner out in quick time for us, so as not to spend too much time, you know, with a smaller tool or a lesser tool. So that's how I get, you know, how I get to take that corner out, because it's a vertical. There's a lot of meat sitting on there, you know, that can't be helped. So just to cut it out, you know, and just to show you, that's how I would have been using the grinder, yeah? Like, to get into it like that, yeah? Okay. I'll just take this down. I put you on here and give you a view of that. Okay, hang on. Okay, we're getting there. Get a smaller disc now, or maybe I'll put another length of sandpaper onto that finger grinder, and I'll be able to get, you know, I'll do that now. Okay guys, I'm going to call that done, yeah? I don't know what the best light is, but it's not bad light. Okay guys, we need to cut this piece now. That's 28 in the middle, 28 mil. So if I cut it 28, it's a little bit shorter down here, it's 26, but then this is wider, it's narrower as we go up, so 28. Okay, so 29 up top, 29 down to I'll trim it up. That's the easiest way at 26. So there's 3mm of a trim there if I cut it at 29 exactly. Yeah, down to 26. And the height, we're going from there to 95. Yeah, 95 by 29. Okay, I'll cut that. Okay, I've got 95 and a half, 96. I've got my .29mm. Yeah. Okay guys, try this. Okay. It's perfect. Take a little bit off in here, I think. Make it look more real. It's right up to the small bit. Okay. Got to remember as well, there's a slight arch or arc on these ribs, so just gotta keep it real basically, yeah. Make it look perfect. That's it. Yeah. Now I think when I tack it, I think I'll be giving it a little tap. Yeah, to get it in. Needs plug weld. So 3 holes on that now. I think would be about right. And it'll be welded across the top. So yeah. And then the same again. Yeah. So primer, weld through primer, and this, and then we're down to the bottom. So I'll get my marker just to, rather than just guessing it. So yeah, this is the top. It has to be the top. It's bigger. It's wider. Yeah. So T for top. And 1, 2, 3. Yeah. It'll be getting welded across there, welded up here, and welded across the top. 3 plug welds in the middle, and that's it. Yeah. So we can call that kind of pretty much 3 holes now and welded up. The edge weld is nice, easy weld. Remember, the panel comes here, it comes around, there's a little lip on it here, And this sits into the lip, yeah, like that, flush. So it'd be a nice easy weld all the ways up across the along there, and then just across the top and across here. Job done, yeah. Okay guys, just a quick one, but just giving it a light little coat now of primer, weld through primer, and zinc 182. Protect it down inside, yeah, before we... Alright, sorry you can't see that. So yeah, you can see inside now it's gone from black. It did have the black, now it's gone, it's grey, it's, yeah. It's got the primer, zinc primer in there, so that won't do any harm on top of the K-rust. And if you follow that, you see the bottom of the B-post, you've got that black drip. You see the black drip coming out the hole? That's the hole at the bottom of the B-post that I keep referring to. So, yeah. That hole is down there. I've took you down a hole. Right, so I'll go off and get a cup of tea, wait for that to dry. Yeah. And I've got the inside of the piece that goes on here. Yeah, the bottom piece here for the B-post. I've got that now as well, painted up, and so it's definitely time for a cup of tea, yeah? Okay, next time we come back, we'll weld it up, clean up the welds, and call it done. Okay, just gotta, you know what I'm doing now, don't you guys? Yeah, I hope you do. Try a bit of this. Funny how you get used to tools and then you don't want to do any other tools. I just got used to this one now. That's it. We don't have a T anymore. Oh yeah, we do. There's a little T there. T for top. And now it's all clean metal. Yeah? So if we put that on there now, tack that on there. Yeah. We get the hammer just to push it in the middle. The hammer handle. Yeah. Okay. Check our weld set, see what we have. If I put it at 1.3. Yeah, 1.3. Just for the tacking up. Hot tacks, yeah? We'll call it hot tacks. Hot tacking. guys. That's what the 1.4 gets you. I don't know if you can see that, guys. Or 1.3 I have it set at. And for that kind of setting, and there's very little in it, but for that kind of setting, oh yeah, perfect time for the light to go. Sorry about that, guys. Lovely and hot. I have it set for 1 mil now, guys. Nice hole there, look. Don't know if you can see that, but look. You dropped the tack on it. Or the blob, I should say, just drop the blob on it. Paint. Jeez, I hate paint. It destroys everything. All we have to do is burn it off. That's why I say, guys, you know, You can put weld through primer on there. But when the weld gets up to that temperature there where it's orange and glowing, that's 1200 degrees Celsius. And it really doesn't matter what you put onto it. That's just going to burn off anyway. The rest, you know, it's just fairy tales really. It's going to burn off. That's the thing. You got to remember that. Waste of time putting it on. It only affects everything around it. Now you can see I'm that piece. What was I saying? The thing, guys, is that I've dealt with very little paint on this actual job. You know, because you've seen me. And that's why I weld vertical as well. Yeah? Because whatever, the heat travels up, and whatever is above it is going to burn off because the heat is going up already. Yeah, if you were working downwards there, or downhand, it's called vertical downhand is the technical term for it, but everything would be falling down, you know, and it would be below you, and as you work down, you'd be working into the dirt, you'd be working into the, you know, the contaminants. Yeah, you'd be meeting those as you go down. That all, because it's down they'll fall, up the heat will go. So if you weld upwards, right, it's always going to be burning above, in at the back. It's all, the heat is going to travel up, and where you're going to go, even though it has been painted, is going to be better. It's a better landing zone than trying to work down, because the stuff goes down, the heat goes up. So if you weld upwards, at least you know, you can say you're 80% better off than going down. You know, you're 80% worse off by going down. I hope that makes sense, but that's why I travelled up. Yeah, because there is a certain amount of paint, you know. There's this L31 or whatever it is, and there's the primer that was there already. Now I did give it a little clean with the little small grinder, but still. Anyway, it just needs to be cleaned up now, yeah? Okay, guys, There's the inside of the, sorry about it. There's the inside of the, or patch panel, yeah. The outside is not painted, yeah. And now the weld is going to be coming through that hole, okay. It's going to burn. And this is what I do. Because it doesn't make a difference. Like I say, that's going to burn off into dust, smoke and powder. And on this side, it's going to come back out through the weld. And we won't get a burn through all the way around, yeah? The weld won't spread and just nice the way we'd expect it to, the way it should. So, just clean it up like that and we've got a better fighting chance. Now, I've got to mark up here, clean this. Roughly. And we're going to weld up this corner then, yeah? I might have to trim another little piece off of this now. It's very, very close, so I might not. It's a really good fit, so I don't want it going down that hole now, yeah. Sorry guys, I should have you closer I suppose, get you some of the action. Yeah, I think that's okay. Kind of blocking your way, I know guys, but there isn't a lot I can do about that now. Just at this present time. As you can see, it's it's not the easiest little bit. Did I get it? No. Let's get it. Maybe. Take a chance on it. Okay. Can we get my welder set up? Okay. 1.2, yeah? Okay, I really like that there. Of course, it's not that easy. Okay guys, you're so close at the minute, you could do the welding for me. Right, like I said before, I'm putting a tack there because that's pretty much spot on, like. Yeah. So, I hope you can see that. I thought everything was brighter there a while ago for you guys. Now it seems to have darkened again. So I've put a little tack right there. Yeah, one tack. You gotta put another one over there. Ouch. You'd think after 50 years, wouldn't you? You would think. Yes, you would. Go into the corner now. Here's another little thing, guys. That's welded there now, right? And we can put that in a little bit if we want. Yeah. Very little in that now. Need another hammer. These are all the little tips now, guys. How to make something perfect. Into the corner. Paint. And you just love it. Look at that, it won't even burn the wire. Going to clean this up, leave it cool down. Going to turn the juice up. It needs more amps along here to weld this bottom in, but quite happy with how this went. Yeah, clean metal, that's the secret. Bottom weld along there is fine. It's just this one is not picking up, but this has a big weld to go in there anyway, so I can put another one underneath it. Quite happy with this. Nice corner. Don't know if you can see that or not. Only 10% battery left. Great. Yeah. You can see there now. Nice vertical. Laying the dimes on. The up hand position. Yeah. And across the top. And the inside is fine as well. There's just a lot of paint and stuff in there that's going on. Like I said, I'm going to grind this out, take this blob out of there and continue on with that weld along the bottom. And then a bigger one, turn the amps up, maybe like to 2 mil or, 2 mil, 70 amps, and just put it in at the bottom, and that'll pick up this one because this is much thicker. That's the only reason what's going on. That's the only reason that's happening there. It's not picking up on the bottom. Bottom is too much. Yeah, there's weld there already from before. That's it. Clean it up, polish it up, and done. Okay guys, just to show you where we're at now, yeah? So we have that corner welded up, yeah? And I've just put a little tack here, here, and down at the bottom, a little spot, yeah? We've done along the bottom here with 2 welds, right? Hope you can see those okay. Just turn up that light a little bit. Right, and I've ground in here and cleaned this weld up here. Got to take the head off of that one. And we've got this guy here, there was a little pinhole. You can see that. So, yeah, that's where we're at. You can't really see where it's been welded. I'm going to take this little spot on the corner here, take that down, and as you can see, yeah, we're nearly there. Oh, we've also done up here, you remember that, yeah? So that all looks good now, yeah? So that's it guys, we're almost there. Now you don't see any light coming through. If you remember in the earlier videos I did say there was light coming through there, yeah? Because it hadn't been welded on the corner here, yeah? That's done now. And so there we have it, guys. Yeah, I've ground up this area, all the areas basically, yeah. And I'll just show you that now a little closer. So it's almost impossible to tell, yeah. I welded up the back inside here. And I welded up this corner here. So that was that repair, if you remember, right? That's on a video how we made this piece with the compound curve, yeah, and the lip that's on it to catch the rubber seal, right? So that's fully documented, that video is. And now we have the bottom inner B-post repair, right, which is an area that's prone to go, right? So that's looking nice now, if I may say so myself. I'd buy that. And we have this piece here. There was 3 pieces, I think, in total went into this piece. Yeah, I don't know, you see there's a little, you know, you have a little lip there. I've spoke about it anyway now, yeah. So, and we have this, we put a corner in here, created a corner in here, yeah. And this is the outside piece then, the very nearest, you know, that goes up to it. And we kept this, yeah. So that's it, guys. I think we'll leave it at that, yeah. So guys, that's it for this one. I hope you enjoyed it. You got something from it, the tips and tricks, etc. So I'll see you all in the next one. In the next one, we're going around the back of the bus. There's nothing to do on the back of the bus. We're coming up the long side, the long panel. So it's up the other side of the bus, basically, is where we're going with the next one. And there's a hole in the long panel that requires attention. And that'll probably be a quick one. And then from there, we're going to go up and we're going in behind the front wheel arch, right? Which is an area that's prone to rust out on all of these bay buses. It's behind the front wheel. It's where the muck and grind goes. That's what you can expect. It doesn't matter what car you have or what vehicle you have. So that's like the jacking point area and the bulge panel area. Now I did do that on this video earlier, down on this end. I done that here about a year ago. I started on that, and that was only photographs. So we've gone all professional since then, and we've got all the equipment and blah de blah. So that's where I'll be going in the next video, around the other side. Yeah, ultimately that's where we'll end up, because the hole on the long panel is just a little hole, so it shouldn't take us too long. Of course, it depends on what you meet and what's inside. You never know until you get in what's inside, right? It rusts from the inside out, so you know, when you get in, that's when you get a better idea of, you know, what's involved. I think we'll leave it at that, guys. It's gone on long enough. Thank you all. Thanks to the new subscribers. Welcome aboard, guys. I appreciate all of you new guys, and of course all the subscribers. So with that, I'll see you all in the next one. Yeah, like, share, subscribe, tell your uncles and aunties or whoever, right? And I'll see you in the next one, guys. Ciao. You okay? That nice, right? Did I do okay, Bust? Was I okay? Did I do okay? Yeah, cool.